This is the sleeve we'll be making in this video. It is a Gigot sleeve. Please like and share our video and also subscribe to this channel. We'll be needing to cut this sleeve. We'll be needing the measurement on the screen, the armhole. The armhole that I'm using for this is 19, and the length is 12 for the short one. Then the overall length is 18. So now the armhole of the person is 18 divided by 2 is 9 plus 1.5 sewing allowance. That's what I use. That's 10.5 for a basic sleeve. But because we'll be gathering the edge at the upper part, I'll use more than that. This one is not up, it's just gathered at the is not bulgy at the hop, is gathered. Okay, so instead of using that 10.5, depending on how full I want the upper part to be, I will use up to like 17. So I'm not using our actual armhole measurement. So I'm going to take that 17 down. I'm creating a starting line here. Then the length is 12 plus ½ inch to join the up and ½ inch to join the down to the to join it to the down part. That's 13. Now you can see that the sleeve overlaps, like it falls on the straight part. So instead of using that exactly 12, we're going to add about 4 inches to it so that it will have that effect. So in all, I'm going to be needing 17 for my length. So I'll mark the wideness here also. I'll connect. Okay, so I'll put the armhole depth. Now our armhole depth is 38 divided by 12 plus 0.5. So I'm going to be adding to it. I'm supposed to get like 3.6. So I'm going to be adding to it because I'm doing a bigger sleeve. So I'm going to make it like 4.5 or 5. So that all the excess, I'm going to gather all the excess at the upper part. That way I'll be having enough excess and the sleeve will come out really fine. So I'm going to divide these parts by 2 and get the midpoint. Then I also divide these parts by 2 and get the midpoint. So is that midpoint I'll place here. So here I'll come down by half and here I'll go up by half. So I'm going to curve it like this. This is the easiest way to get your slope. Now, since I'll be gathering this part, I don't have to shape, but if you don't want it to be too bulky at that part, you can just shape it a bit so that you don't have to be hiding anything. Like this now is okay, or you leave it at this point because our round sleeve is 11.5, that's 5.75 plus 1.5 sewing allowance. So I still have extra 6 inches, that's extra 12 to gather. So I'm just going to be slanting a bit, not all, and then I'll cut. So this is it. So this is it. So now here will be notched and gathered, and here also the down part will be gathered, the upper part will be gathered, and then to be attached to the down part. So I'm going to use this to cut another one for the other sleeve. Okay, so I've cut the two. Now for the down part, the lace part. So now for the lace part, like I said, the wideness of where the 12 stops is 11.5. That's 5.75 plus 1.5. That's 5.75. I'll mark it plus 1.5. So this is where I'll be joining. This is the wideness of where I'll be joining to the doll face. Then the length is 18. The overall length is 18. So if the upper part is already 12, that means the length of this part will be 6. So I need half up to join it, and this lace doesn't have a neat edge. Assume it has a neat edge, I don't need sewing allowance at the down part, but because it doesn't have a neat edge, I need sewing allowance at the down part. So the length will be 7.5. Now again, I'm going to add extra one. Why? Because the upper part is resting on this down part. So to just be on the safe side, because I don't want it to be too short on the person if they have to drag it up a bit for the upper part to fall down on it a bit. So I'm going to be adding extra one. That's 6 plus 7. That's 6 plus 1 is 7 plus 1 and 1.5. That's 8.5. And thankfully we are folding, so if it is too much you can always reduce it. 8.5. Now the round sleeve of that 8.5 points, the 18 is 10.5. That's 5.25 plus 1.5. So I'll connect it. So after cutting, I'm going to notch here like this, and then I'll notch here like this, so that after gathering this one, or you can just place this on this and gather onto this part, and then you gather this part onto this part like this, and then you gather the upper part. So I'll use this to cut piece. Now I'm going to be trying this one, this part. I'll take it to the machine, and I will not gather the 1.5 inch here. that 1.5 point, I'm not going to be gathering it. I'll start my gathering from after the 1.5. So I'll gather this part to this part. Then from the 1.5 again, I'm going to gather the remaining part, front side facing front side. Okay, so this is the way I've done it. I've gathered it to it. So when you turn it up, it is like this. Like this, can you see? So I'm going to fold the down by half inch. Then I'll keep it. I'll sew the side. I'm going to be sewing the side with 1 inch here and 1.5 here, because that's what I added. Any other thing that we have here is just excess to gather for the upper part. So I've done that. I've sewn the side and I've turned the half off. So I've turned the down part. As I've hemmed the down part. So you have something like this. So it's going to be stopping somewhere here. So I'm going to go and gather this upper part to the person's measurement. Then I'll put it on the mannequin for us to see. So guys, this is what the sleeve looks like at the end of the day. You can see that there is an excess here that is resting at the joining part. This is joining part under, but because we added extra to it, it is resting to cover it, and then the hook also is gathered. So you can see it's nice having you on this tutorial. Please like our channel, subscribe to our channel, and you can also give opinions or suggestions on videos that you like to see on this channel. Thank you.